everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I am here with a book unhaul. I have books in front of me. They need to get sold back to a used bookstore because they're not working for me. Now, I want to remind you, just because I don't like these books doesn't mean you can't like these books. And just because I'm unhauling these books does not mean that the authors are horrible or stupid or poorly written. It's a lot of these I read, a lot of these enjoyed. I just know that I'm not going to reread them, and I have very limited shelf space, and I want everything on my shelf to make me genuinely, joyfully happy. I think some of these are going to be controversial. Some of these might piss you off. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I listened to this in audiobook and did not love it. I liked it, fine. I think I gave it 4 stars. So it was okay. It was whatever. But I didn't love it. I didn't fall in love with it the way that everybody else seemed to. And frankly, if I ever reread this, it will not be in mass market paperback. Like, I can't. I won't. Also getting rid of this random book that I found. This is Salem Falls by Jodi Picoult. I read this forever ago. I couldn't tell you anything about it. This is actually not in like fantastic shape, and it used to be a library book, so I don't know if I can actually sell this back or if I'll just have to donate it somewhere. Regardless, it's not staying here. I'm also getting rid of Breathe by Anne-Sophie Brasme. Anyway, this one was made into a motion picture. It's a super short book, like shorter than Every Heart a Doorway, about 2 friends. It's being written by a girl in jail because she murdered her friend. You know that from like the beginning. I thought it was going to be like way better than it was, and it just wasn't. It wasn't anything spectacular. I don't think I'm ever going to read it again, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Also getting rid of an old Al Crate book that I never read and I just don't feel compelled to pick up. This one is a Bronte sisters fictionalization, and I've never read anything by the Bronte sisters, so I don't really want to read a fictionalization before I read their real works. This is Worlds of Ink and Shadow by Lena Coakley. I'm never going to read it. Another Al Crate book, and I don't know where the dust jacket is Da Vinci's Tiger, which I did read and just did not like. This one is about Da Vinci and the potential inspiration for the Mona Lisa. No. I'm also getting rid of Facet in the Night by Sarah Porter, which was another Al Crate book. I tried to read this. I got about 20 pages in. Honestly, just can't force myself. This is a Russian folktale retelling, and I can't do it. Does have a signed book plate in there. Somebody will hopefully love this, but I'm not going to force myself to read it. That's sad. It's a good number of like Al Crate books that I just did not get into, so I'm gonna get rid of those. Also getting rid of Dare Me by Megan Abbott because this was garbage. I know a lot of people really like Megan Abbott, and this is, I think, all I've ever read by her, but this glorified eating disorders and hateful relationships between high school girls and was a weird murder mystery, and there was like a faked rape. I can't get behind this. It was awful. Also getting rid of Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour, which hurts my heart because this is one of the most beautiful covers and I love the look of this book and it had so much potential. This is a female-female romance, but the majority of this is about this girl's involvement in film industry and set dressing. I could not have cared less about the set dressing and finding the right couch for a scene. I just didn't believe that she was like this young high schooler that was this involved in the movie business already, and I don't live in LA, so I don't know how that works, but I didn't like it, and I thought I was going to. I didn't even like the romance in it. I'm also getting rid of Everbound by Brody Ashton. This, not because it's bad, I ordered 2 of these instead of the first, second, and third book. I ordered 2, 2, and 3. I'm gonna get rid of this one because this one was a scratch and dent and the other one is still new, so I just ordered 2 of these, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. Now is where we start getting angry at Julie. In my last unhaul, which I will link up above, I unhauled books 4 and 5 of this series. Now I'm unhauling books 1, 2, and 3. Not because I didn't enjoy them, because I was complete trash for them. I flew through them and did enjoy them, but because I know I'm never going to read them again, and they're not worth keeping around if I'm not going to read them again. I'm getting rid of the Selection series by Kira Cass. Selection, The Elite, and The One, 1, 2, and 3. I liked America and Maxon. I liked this story. I was completely on board for it, and they're beautiful. They look gorgeous on a shelf, but I don't have enough shelf space to really display these, and I didn't like them enough to keep them just because they're pretty. Also getting rid of Red Queen and Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. I will probably read King's Cage, but I will get it from my library. I didn't hate these. I know a lot of people on BookTube really have strong feelings about these books and greatly dislike them. I don't. I liked them fine. They were not bad reads, but I don't think I'm ever going to reread these. I'm going to read the 3rd one from the library and get rid of it, and I don't think I'm ever going to buy the 3rd one because I didn't like these enough to like reread the series. I won't keep books 1 and 2 if I'm not going to ever get the 3rd one. So these are going to go, and I'll just get King's Cage at some point from the library. Similarly, and please don't hate me, these are the last books I'm getting rid of. I am getting rid of Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress. I don't own Winter, and I don't feel the need to buy Winter just to complete this collection. I didn't like Fairest, and I didn't like Stars Above. I'm not ever going to own this entire collection, and I'm never going to reread it because I would have to reread it starting with Cinder, and I hated Cinder. I really didn't like Cress and Thorn either. The only people in this book that I really cared to follow are Aiko and Scarlet and Wolf. I'm not going to just keep Scarlet's book. I'm just going to get rid of these because I've read them and I don't need them for tags and stuff like that. I can just insert a picture. It's just, again, it's a space thing. It's an I'm not going to reread thing. They're beautiful. They would look great displayed. I'm not ever going to read these again. So they're going to go. So it was a 17 book unhaul. Take those back. And I still haven't taken that last batch of books yet, which is bad, but I'm going to, and then I will show you guys what I get from Half Price Books when I go shopping after selling all of these. That's been this unhaul. Again, not all of these were bad books. I really enjoyed some of these, and I feel so much lighter and so much better now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big old thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye, guys.